Right? I remember when I first studied with one of my first mentors was a guy named Bill Cumming, not in the Inside Out Understanding, but just in life. And he taught a program called What One Person Can Do about the essential innate worthiness of every human being. Now, as far as I knew, I was a worthless piece of shit. But it wasn't a problem for me. Like, I didn't think there was anything I could do about it. So I didn't suffer from being a worthless piece of shit. I just was one. And I spent the first 12 weeks of our 12-week program, I spent the 12 weeks of our program trying to show him that he was wrong. I mean, it was a nice idea. I really did like the idea. But that, look, I was the obvious exception to the rule, but there were others. And he just couldn't get it. So I signed up for the advanced program. And I had another 12 weeks to show him my inherent worthlessness. And he still couldn't get it, so I hired him. Well, no, actually, I went to the trainer training next. And worked with him on that. And he just, nice guy, but stubborn as hell. He just couldn't see that I was right and he was wrong, that I was worthless. And the idea of inherent lovability, while lovely and useful, wasn't true. He thought it was true. Like if he'd said, well, this is a useful point of view, we would have been done in the first 12 weeks. But he kept saying it was true. Well, he still didn't get it, so I hired him as my coach. And I swear, it was almost another year before one day, it was the week that my dad got killed. And I was talking to Bill, and I remember I was doesn't matter, I was in the bathroom at our house, not on the loo, but that's where I was. I think it was the only quiet place I could take the call. And it was the first time in over a year and a half of conversation that it even dawned on me that there was a possibility that maybe he was right and I was wrong. Now, it doesn't matter what the content is. When you start to see that we're making it up, as soon as it's in form, it's made up, then it stops being about trying to be right or more right. And it simply is about recognizing that separate realities bump up against one another all the time. And if that's going to be a problem, you'd probably better move to an island that is uninhabited. Because that's just how it works. But if it's not a problem, if somebody can have a separate reality to you and that doesn't have to get between you, you can be with anyone.